broadcasting sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Basketball on your home for the Pierre Governors, today's KCCR. Pierre Governor Basketball is brought to you by Lighthold McNeely and Lighthold, Bank West, Olson Plumbing, Gateway Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, and Home Care Services. Pierre Governor Hoops also brought to you by Kruger Contracting, Wagner Auto, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Midwest Co-op, and Oahe Federal Credit Union. Pierre Governor Basketball is also brought to you by Lamb Motors, Todd's Electric, James Pharmacy, Gales Gas, and First Dakota National Bank. And now let's head to the hardwood for the call of the game and KCCR Sports Director John Winkler.
As we welcome you to Riggs High School as we get set for the final games of the regular season, as the Pierre Governors have just 3 left to go. One is tonight, their final home game of the regular season for this Pierre Governor boys team as they take on the Roosevelt Rough Riders, who are coming in, having now won 5 straight games and are coming in after a win against Brandon Valley last night back at home. And they face Pierre tonight, and then 8 days later, next Saturday, we'll face Sioux Falls Lincoln to close out the year for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. This Roosevelt team, they won 71-58 over Brandon Valley. And then right before that, they were now the 4th team to knock off Mitchell. They beat Mitchell earlier last week against that good Mitchell team, 53-49. This team has played some pretty good games in the last several pretty good teams in the last several games. They've played 3 straight teams over 500, pick up those wins against Aberdeen Central, Mitchell, and Brandon Valley. The Govs are 1-2 against those 3 teams, but the Pierre team here tonight, we got to find a way to match the athleticism Sioux Falls Roosevelt brings. Yeah, have you heard of him? Tyler Feldkin, one of the best athletes in South Dakota. He is in the starting lineup, and why wouldn't he be in the starting lineup? But he is going to be the guy we're going to watch tonight, as well as several other guys from the Sioux Falls Roosevelt team. But he's that one guy that everybody loves to talk about. We're going to talk about him quite a bit and what he can do for this Roosevelt team. He was such a good football player last year or this past season, and a very good athlete in his own right. So he is going to be a guy that the Govs will look to stop. But it's not just him. You guys got Tucker Large, Taylon Ashley, the sophomore, Marcus Phillips, who's a really good baseball player too. He's a really good athlete. And then you got Trey Horner, the other of the 5 starters. That's a pretty big group and a pretty tall group as well. Tucker Large is 5'11". Everybody else is over 6 feet in that starting lineup, and the Govs will have to go with a little bit smaller of a lineup. James Mickenden not in the lineup tonight, so the Govs are going to be a little bit shorter than what they normally are, and that's going to help out Sioux Falls Roosevelt. But the Govs here in this game are going to be looking for some strong defense and try and give the medicine right back to what Sioux Falls Roosevelt does. The tempo that Roosevelt has, they love the defense. They love to be able to get those turnovers, force turnovers, be right in your face all game long. And Pierre, while they don't maybe not be in your face all year long, that press can be fits for a lot of teams. And the Roosevelt Rough Riders are going to find a way to get through that press, as well do the Pierre Governors, because again, the Roosevelt press is a pretty good one too. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. It's going to be a good matchup here tonight as we are here at Riggs High School. Glad you could join us here for this final home game of the regular season for the Pierre Governor boys basketball team. They will be on the road for all intents and purposes. I don't think there's any way that they will host a Sodak 16 without crazy things happening by the end of the year. So this will be the final time that we see this Pierre Governor team here at home this season. And that's also hard to believe to say that we're here towards the end of the year and there's just that one home game left tonight for the Pierre Governor boys basketball team. We will step aside. We will come back and we'll start our conversations with the coaches. We'll start with the Sioux Falls Roosevelt coach and Coach Begman. We'll come back in 3 minutes and have that talk with him. You're listening to Pierre Governor basketball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com.
You've been putting off upgrading your heating or cooling system? Call the experts at Lighthold McNeely and Lighthold, your locally owned Carrier dealer. You can count on Lighthold McNeely and Lighthold for residential and commercial, replacement equipment, or building projects. You'll be comfortable year-round knowing you've got customer service from Lighthold, McNeely, and Lighthold, serving you since 1960. Carrier, the world leader in heating and air conditioning. Find them under L in the phone book or stop by their office, 1515 East Sioux and Pierre.
Bankwest Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bankwest Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heat-A-Later fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heat-A-Later fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-A-Later Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
Home Care Services is a private agency committed to providing expert advice and specialized care to those who want to remain living independently at home. Home Care Service has a team of nurses, caregivers, and administrative staff that offers a full range of in-home support services to our area. For more information about Home Care Services, call 224-2273. Expert advice, professional care. Home Care Services, 224-2273.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on today's KCCR, today's KCCR.com. Joining me is Coach Begman of the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders. As Coach, you come in here tonight. You played a game last night, but beat a good Brandon Valley team. How much does that help or maybe hurt that you played last night and now facing a Pierre team that hasn't played since last weekend?
You know, obviously, anytime that you come off of a game the night before, it's always probably a tough one to get you guys going. But, you know, we talked about it, and there's no excuses. You know, this is end of February, and we're trying to prepare ourselves, hopefully, to play in a state tournament where you have to play back-to-back. And so that's something that we've been talking about, you know, the last couple of days, and there's no excuses for us. We have a lot of bodies that we can throw in there, and we're going to come out ready to go, and obviously we know this is going to be a tough test for us tonight.
Yeah, this Pierre team, you might even see them here in a couple weeks in the Sodak 16, depending on how the seeds turn out. But what have you seen from this Pierre team? What makes them a dangerous team, although they're in the bottom of the 8 of the Sodak 16 standings?
You know, they remind me a lot of a team like Mitchell last year that was kind of in the bottom, but they're much better than that. And I've watched a lot of film on these guys, and they're kind of intriguing to watch because, you know, the Kindholz kid is a special kid. I think he's an all-state player right now, and he's playing at a high caliber. So if you allow him to be comfortable and make shots, he can keep him in the game. And then obviously you got the Edmond kid that's playing very well this year as a sophomore as well. And so they got two players that we really got to hone in and keep in check tonight, because we know this team kind of plays chaotic. They'll press you, they'll zone you, and if you're not prepared, they definitely could beat you.
Just mentioned that you guys beat Brandon Valley last night. For those that just saw the final score, talk about why you guys are so successful against Brandon Valley, and maybe was the score indicative of how the game went?
You know, it was a back and forth game. I mean, it was no more than 2 possessions the whole entire first half. But you know, we're kind of a defensive team, and so we kind of put all of our emphasis into our defense because that's what creates our offense, and we're kind of a full court pressure type team. And so we're thinking that you know, if we could put some pressure on them last night, we made them kind of make some tough decisions and got some turnovers because of it. And so that kind of helped us throughout the game. kind of wore them out. And then obviously we kept the Hilton kid in check last night. But we had some guys step up and played very well. With Tucker Large as a senior point guard for us, he's playing very, very well, and obviously Tyler Feldkin, who we talked about before, he's playing very well for us too. But we got a number of guys that can score the basketball. I think that's what makes this team special. But like I said, we know that every game you have to be ready to go because you can get beaten double A on any given night.
Injury-wise, how you guys doing?
We're healthy, and again, knock on wood. I do it every time someone asks me because, again, this is just a year where you don't know what you're going to expect. And I'm just thankful that we're healthy and we're getting to play basketball because it's what these kids deserve.
What's going to be the top thing for you guys to get the win here tonight against Pierre?
Just, again, defensively, I think we got to control the rebounds tonight, and we got to take care of number 3 and 24, the Edmund kid and Keinholz. And we know that those two kids can score a lot of points for them. And like I said, if you allow them to be comfortable and then make shots, they can be in this game. And we know that. And so, like I said, we've talked about it in the pregame, and our kids are going to be ready to go. And there's no excuses because this is the time that you need to be playing championship basketball if you want to be there.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Back with more of the pregame show next on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
Hi, this is Katrina from Oahe Federal Credit Union. Ever wonder what the difference is between a credit union and a bank? Credit unions are member-owned and non-for-profit. So instead of paying shareholders like banks, credit unions return profit to members with higher dividends and lower interest rates. If you are an employee of the state of South Dakota, stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and discover the benefits today.
Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota is giving you 250 reasons to shop local. When you buy your next vehicle at Gateway, you get 250 Pure Pride dollars. Use it towards your purchase. Combine it with your tax return to get the ride you want. Or spend it at your favorite business in Pierre. 250 Pure Pride dollars when you buy or lease in February at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East 2 Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, beats a Gateway deal. Minimum purchase $5,000. Some exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent with Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com. Joining me is Coach Terry Becker, the Pierre Governor boys basketball team. As Coach, you get ready for this Roosevelt team who played last night against the Brandon Valley team, got the win over them. What did you see from film on them that why they were so successful against Brandon Valley?
Well, I think, not only watching their game from last night, but seeing other ones throughout the season, they're probably the most athletic team we'll see all year, right? Up until this point, I thought Washington was, and I think they're right there. But as far as the the depth of their athleticism. They can go 9 and 10 deep and not really skip a beat in terms of what they bring to the table. So, you know, they're going to challenge us with that because they use that athleticism to the tilt. They use it all the way. They pressure you and they turn you over and they really get you playing chaotically. So that'll be really important for us to take care of the ball and make sure we're getting good possessions instead of throwing away, because they turn them into points really fast.
You know, your guys' defense likes the pressure, likes to have that full court press, and they like to do the same thing. But sometimes when you get a team that sees their own kind of defense, they can't really handle it so well. Do you think that maybe that could help draw some success, especially early on, make them try and handle that pressure that they're usually trying to make other teams handle?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that does work, you know, and the way we apply our pressure is a little bit differently than the way they do it. I mean, they just pin their ears back and they just bull rush you the whole game, you know. So the look that we give some pressure up front, but then what we're trying to do is just kind of keep the ball in front of us and find opportunities to get a trap and opportunities to, you know, step into a passing lane. We're a little bit more opportunistic, I guess, you know. If we don't turn the other team over, then, you know, that's not necessarily a bad possession for us. We just want to make sure that we're set defensively and we can get into the spots that we need to. So, you know, the thing is they push the tempo so hard offensively that that's going to challenge us in terms of getting back to our spots in the press. They've got a good point guard that really looks up the floor and can advance it over the top of your pressure, and he's really handy with the ball. So, you know, there'll be a lot of challenges in making sure that we get our defense set every trip as well.
As we get to the final games here this season, you play Brookings next Tuesday, O'Gorman on Saturday, but you had a week in between winter and now playing Roosevelt. How key is that to have 7 days in between games and get ready for this final 3 games?
Really important for us. You know, we've gone through this stretch where it's practice game, and, you know, you really don't get any extended court time to work on things, you know, and really iron things out that maybe you're not doing very well, versus, you know, when we were in that span, it's get ready for the next opponent. You try to adjust a little on the fly, but you can't really rep out what, you know, you're trying to improve because you got to get ready for that next opponent. So this week was nice for us to get a long weekend after the winter game and get our legs back under us, and then take a few days to get ourselves back into the groove of just practicing every day and get that rhythm back. And you know, I think our kids responded well to that.
What's going to be the top thing for you guys to get a win here against Roosevelt tonight?
You know, I think taking care of the ball offensively, you know, just making sure that we're doing the right things with it. You know, what does that mean? That means we can't dribble too much, because they'll feed off of a guy with their head down that's dribbling into bad areas of the court, and making sure that we're sharp with our passing and physical with our passing, and just having good ball security, making sure that we're tight with it and taking care of it. You know, if we can be secure with every possession and still aggressive, then I think that'll give us opportunities to score against them, because once you can get back past some of that bluster and pressure up front, then if you get a reversal and break them down a little bit, there's opportunities to score.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next on today's KCCR and today'skccr.com.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner. They will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
This just in, breaking news, as heard through all the local and national media. A blizzard is upon us coming February 27th. We want to prepare you for all the great deals available in Central South Dakota. Prices will be slashed and deals will be made. This is no fake news here, folks. This is the real deal. This is the 44th annual blizzard sale going on at Wagner Auto Company, Central South Dakota's oldest auto dealer. A free car will be given away and door prizes all day long. Be on the lookout through all the media sources for special pricing on all vehicles. 44th Annual Blizzard Sale, Wagner Auto, Pierre, South Dakota.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match-sealing takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Taco Tuesday is calling. Tuesday! That's the sound of tacos packed with seasoned beef and classic toppings for an amazing price. Save on seasoned beef tacos every Taco Tuesday at Taco John's. Craver Savers.
Crunching.
Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Answer the call of Taco Tuesday with 99-cent crispy seasoned beef tacos every Taco Tuesday at participating Taco John's.
If you've been putting off upgrading your heating or cooling system, call the experts at Lightholt, McNeely & Lightholt, your locally owned Carrier dealer. You can count on Lightholt, McNeely & Lightholt for residential and commercial, replacement equipment, or building projects. You'll be comfortable year-round knowing you've got customer service from Lightholt, McNeely & Lightholt, serving you since 1960. Carrier, the world leader in heating and air conditioning. Find them under L in the phone book or stop by their office, 1515 East Sioux and Pierre.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
As we welcome you back here into Riggs High School as we get set here for the basketball game tonight between the Pierre Governors and the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders. As Pierre Governors, again, as we welcome you back here to Riggs High School as we get closer, we are at 7 o'clock at KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station. Starting lineups, first for the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders. It will be number 2, Tucker Large, the 5'11 senior guard. Number 3, Tyler Feldkin, the 6-foot senior guard. Number 13, Talon Ashley, the 6-foot sophomore guard. Number 30, Marcus Phillips, the 6'5 junior forward. And number 33, Trey Horner, the 6'6 senior center. It will be Large, Feldkamp, Ashley, Phillips, and Horner, the 5 for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. For the Pierre Governors, the starting 5, it'll be Lincoln Keenels, the 6'2 sophomore guard. Number 10, Matthew Hansen, he is in the starting lineup for James Mickenden, the 6'3 junior guard. Number 13, Bennett Dean, the 6'2 senior guard. Number 24, Jackson Edmond, the 6'5 sophomore forward. And then number 34, Houston Lundy, the 6-foot senior forward. So it'll be for Roosevelt, Large, Feldkamp, Ashley, Phillips, Horner. For the Governors, Keenels, Hansen, Dean, Edmond, and Lundy. And again, Matthew Hansen, the only junior on the team, on the roster. So for what they lose this year with Bennett Dean, Houston Lundy, Denton Beck, and James Mickenden, Matt Hansen will be the only senior that will be coming back to next year's team. Everybody else will be back for at least a couple more years. Here, Governors, again, they're coming in sitting at around the 13th spot in the AA standings. Roosevelt with a big win last night against Brandon Valley. As Brandon Valley 11-6 on the season, they won 71-58. 5 straight wins now for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Their last 2 losses have come to Rapid City Central and Yankton as they beat Stevens the game prior, but then lost to Central by 3, and then lost to Yankton by 5, 51-46. Their other losses to Sioux Falls Washington twice. They lost 76-69 and 63-62. Washington lost for the first time this season last night. So as Washington lost to O'Gorman for their first loss of the season, the Pierre Governors are looking to knock off the Roosevelt Rough Riders, and that can shake up how the AA standings look going into the first of the week next week. With this there being their only game here this evening, the Governors will face Brookings on Tuesday in Brookings, and then O'Gorman next Saturday in Sioux Falls, and that will close out the 2020-2021 season. And with that Governor team, then we'll see who they face on the road in the Sodak 16 to try and get to the state tournament. And right now, as they sit, there's a possibility they might see the Mitchell Colonels, which the Mitchell Colonels, they're the teams that they go. That's their biggest win so far this season, beating Mitchell 46-44. So the matchup that they pose against Mitchell is one that, if they have to go on the road to face that Mitchell Colonel team, might be pretty impressive. Governors and Roosevelt Rough Riders, as Pierre will go from right to left. The Governors the Rough Riders from left to right. Governors from right to left. We're getting 8 minutes on the clock. We're set for basketball here on this Friday evening. Glad you are with us as the opening tip is won by the Pierre Governors. And Bennett Dean has it here for the Govs on their first possession. Dean will look to the left side. He'll drive to the left side. And now kick it over for Hanson into the corner. Hanson on the jab step, kicks it back out top for Keenels. Man-to-man defense here for the Roosevelt Rough Riders to start the ball game. Keenels drives in against two different defenders. As went high up the glass but missed the shot, and the rebounds grab of the Rough Riders as they'll come the other way. Feldkamp into the corner. Driving in, that's going to be Talon Ashley. Back out for number 33, Trey Horner, and then all the way back out to the point. As Tucker Large, this 5'11 senior, has it. Large will look to his right. Now he'll drive to his left, throw it in the corner. That's caught by Ashley. Ashley's pass for Phillips. 10 to go on the shot clock. Man-to-man defense here for the Governors. As Horner tried to get position on Lundy, and a foul is called on Lundy as he had too much of a body contact, kind of leaning over on Horner, and that's the first foul of the game for either side. So a fresh 35 here for the Rough Riders with 7:06 to go here in the first quarter. No score between these two teams. That pass goes through 4 different players, and then travel is called. First turnover of the ball game. Coach Becker saying some of the referees saying he better be watching that all game. But the Govs will get that, force that turnover after the foul is called on Houston Lundy. And so now here's Bennett Dean. Dean across midcourt. Finds Keenels, throws it across for Lundy. Lundy's picked up. That's by Phillips. He'll hand off for Keenels. Keenels with a crossover. Off balance, 3 is up. Off the front of the rim, and the rebound is grabbed by Tyler Feldkamp. And here comes Feldkamp. Feldkamp working to the right side. Top of the key, it's going to be Large. And now Phillips for Ashley. Back for Feldkamp, drives in, knocks down Lundy, and a foul is called on Tyler Feldkamp. Back-to-back turnovers here by Roosevelt to start the ball game as he picks up his first foul. So 2 turnovers so far here for Roosevelt. The Govs are 0 for 2 on their first 2 attempts. There's a turnover. Hanson threw it right over to Keenels, who wasn't looking for the pass. And Tyler Feldkamp will get an easy bucket. We've got our first bucket of the game, first basket. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 lead here for the Rough Riders. Lundy, a long pass all the way in the corner for Bennett Dean. Hits him, and what a pass from Lundy. But Dean couldn't make the 3 in the corner. He was open, faked the pass out back to the wing, and then took the shot. Here's Feldkamp driving in, lost the ball. Diving on it, was able to poke it over for Large. Tyler Large, that pass went underneath the foot of Hanson, and then Bennett Dean will run over and pick up a foul, as it was Talon Ashley who jab stepped, and then Dean came flying in, trying to get position defensively, and then just ran over Ashley, and a foul was called. 5:57 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 lead for Roosevelt. Large will go left side for Feldkamp. Back out top for Tucker Large. Large drives all the way in, floats to the basket, missed the shot. Lundy had good defense. He had himself positioned perfectly, and now going the other way. Here is Matt Hanson. Hanson throws it for Dean. He'll pull up for 3. That's good for Bennett Dean, the senior. And the Govs lead 3-2. And a press applied by the Governors after the made shot. As they're nearly losing the ball is Large. He's going to hurry up and get across midcourt. He does right before the 10-second violation in the paint. Pass was deflected, stolen away, and then we get a tie up and a jump ball. And both Edmond and Horner were still jockeying for the ball after the whistle blew. And it's going to stay here with Roosevelt. They get a fresh 35. Pretty much give each team a turnover on that, as it'll be an inbound in the corner. Feldkamp pulls up for 3, rolls off the rim. Rebound for Large. His pass, good pass from underneath the basket, out for Talon Ashley. and Roosevelt will take the 4-3 lead. And then Keenholz, he falls over as it'll be a layup on the other end. And Keenholz is hobbling around. Nothing really happened. We'll have Denton Beck checking in, and Keenholz is going to have to go looked at. Denton Beck is in. It's going to be a Marcus Phillips that will get the bucket and make it 6-3. But more importantly, hopefully Keenholz can come back in this game. So Denton Beck is in. Houston Lundy can run the baseline. He'll inbound it for Jackson Edmond. So now the Govs are going to find their offense to not go through Lincoln Keenholz right now. And Denton Beck is fouled. And we'll get a whistle and a second team foul coming from the Roosevelt Rough Riders. And Marcus Phillips, who just made the basket to give him a 6-3 lead, picks up the foul. So he's got his first. And that is the second team foul here from Roosevelt. Bennett Dean will inbound in front of the student section. Good student section on hand here for the Pierre Governors. Matt Hansen, he'll look left side. Bennett Dean drives baseline. He's got the 3 points so far for the Governors. Baseline jumper here from Dean. That's missed. Too strong with it. And a weak side rebound for Large. Large all the way up the floor. Had the first sub of the game coming in. And it's Core Cool that will make the shot. And Kual makes it 8-3. Jackson Edmond hands it for Lundy. Lundy thought about the three. Now he'll take it. They offer the three up. He missed the shot. Rebound just out of the hands of Beck. And now right back the other way. Kual again. Underneath the basket to hit the bottom of the rim. And Houston Lundy will grab the defensive rebound. Lundy picks up his dribble. Gives it for Dean. And Coach Terry Becker will take a timeout. Jake Mayer is set to check in here coming out of the timeout. But we will step aside as it's 8-3 here for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. 4:07 to go in the first quarter. Back in 30. Listen to Pierre Governor Basketball. Today's KCCR. Today's KCCR.com.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heat-O-Lator fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heat-O-Lator fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-O-Lator Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, it is 8-3. Governors trail by 5. We're on the timeout. Jake Mayer is in, the sophomore. No sign of Lincoln Keenholz returning to the bench right now. Bennett Dean will inbound. Here's Jackson Edmond. Hands off for Dean. Dean to the right side for Mayer. Mayer underneath for Edmond. Underneath again for Ed Denton Beck, and then he is fouled going for the shot, so he will go to the line for 2. As it'll be on Marcus Phillips, his second. Third team foul. And Denton Beck's first free throw. And the senior, that one misses as it rolls in and out. Feldkamp is back in. Also see Vance Borchers will check in, the 6'3 junior. As Phillips will take a seat. As the second one from Beck. Deep breath in. Beck misses both free throws. So it remains 8-3 here. Govs have the 3-2 lead, a 6-0 run right now for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Long pass across. It comes for Michael Paulson. Going to be a pass right side. Feldkamp's open for 3. Rolls in and out. Rebounds grabbed by Beck. Now here's Dean the other way for the Govs. That pass deflected from Edmond, but then it went off the hands of Kual, and it'll stay with the Pierre Governors. Matt Hansen will take a seat. Jack Merkwan is in. So another sophomore in the ball game. 3 sophomores and 2 seniors as Dean and one of those 2 seniors make the catch on the inbound pass. To the free throw line, throws it for Edmond. Pulls up, long 2 from Edmond, good. Jackson Edmonds on the score sheet, makes it 8-5. As it'll be played across, and in the corner for Kual. Kual, long pass back out for Large. Tucker Large trying to get around and cross over Jack Merquan. It looks like Jack Merquan's going to pick up the foul, and he will. That is the third team foul. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece. 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. 8-5. Roosevelt leads by 3. From the baseline and inbound out to the top of the key, and a travel is going to be called, and the 4th turnover of the ball game from the Roosevelt Rough Riders. As the Govs have forced those 4 turnovers so far, although one of those turnovers quickly turns into a Pierre Governor turnover, as Jackson Edmond will inbound for Jake Mayer. Bennett Dean for the Govs. Across midcourt, had the ball nearly taken away from him by Tucker Large, but Large is going to pick up the foul. It'll be the 4th foul now, and that was one that was very close. But it's still the 4th foul, and the first foul on Tucker Large. Dean inbounds again. Merquan will catch over on the left wing. Gets a screen from Edmond. Works it back out of the way. The pass deflected, and it'll stay with the Govs as it went in the backcourt and went out of play. 2:57 left to go here in the first quarter. As Jake Mayer will inbound. Bennett Dean works left side for Merquan. Merquan looks, gives it for Edmond. Pass, trying to get it back, and that one's going to be stolen away. The Governors have now turned the ball over 3 times here in the first quarter. Large goes all the way in the corner. Thought about a 3. That was Paulson. Now will drive in. His pass deflected and stolen away by Denton Beck. As it's back for Edmond. Here's Jake Mayer. Lost the ball to Tucker Large. And another turnover again by the Govs. Here's Large again. Fakes the pass. Goes under the basket. Hit the bottom of the rim. Then he was stepped out of play. And it'll go to the Pierre Governors. And Taylor Nashley will check in for Large. As they'll have to get Large out of the game, as Large a little slow to get out. I think he thought maybe that something else was called on him, but he just said his foot was out of play whenever he tried to touch the ball. Jake Mayer drives in, kicks it for Dean. Right back out of the wing for Merquan. And Jack Merquan will drive all the way to the basket with the left hand, rolls it off the glass, didn't get it to go, but he will go to the line for 2. The foul, that's going to be the second committed by Feldkin. And Merquan's at the line where the Governors are 0 for 2 so far. First one is good. That's a big free throw. 8-6 score. Hansen's in for Dean. Micah Johnson also in here for Roosevelt. Second one, that one's missed. And the rebound's going to be grabbed by the Rough Riders. So the Govs are now 1 for 4 from the free throw line. If they make all 4 of them, they get the 9-8 lead right now, but instead they trail by 2, 8-6. Pass deflected, stolen away by Jake Mayer. Mayer racing down the floor, lays it high off the glass, misses the shot. He goes tumbling all the way towards the end line. And then a double dribble is called. So Roosevelt turns the ball over in a span of about 5 seconds twice. And now the Govs again with a bucket can tie the ball game up. 1:57 to go here in the first quarter. Mayer will inbound. Lobs it for Jackson Edmond at the top of the key. Edmond hands back off for Merquan. 28 to go on the shot clock. Merquan will go to work on his man. Mayer for 3 in the lead. That's gone from Jake Mayer. A big 3 from the sophomore, and it's a 9-8 lead for the Govs. Pass across court. Vance Borchers, he turns it over again. Roosevelt has turned the ball over 8 times here in the first quarter, but then Hansen lost the ball back. Driving all the way in, the layup is missed though from Micah Johnson. The rebound's grabbed by Hansen. Been a little bit of a sloppy first quarter for both these teams. We've got a combined 13 turnovers between the two, and it's a 9-8 lead for the Govs with 1:10 left to go. Pass for Merquan underneath for Beck, off the glass and in. And Denton Beck has given the Govs their largest lead at 11-8. Final minute of the first quarter. Michael Paulson, that one nearly backcourt. Paulson now into the corner. Driving in, Kuhl up and under. Couldn't get the layup to fall, but a foul is going to be given to Jackson Edmond, it looks like, and Kuhl will go to the line. Edmond picks up his first. Cool. That'll be the first free throws of the game for Roosevelt. They trail 11-8 here, the Pierre Governors. 49 seconds left to go in the first. First free throw is good from Cool. Houston Lundy is in for Jackson Edmond. Not a bad decision there with Edmond, although he picked up just his first foul. But get him out of the ball game where he doesn't pick up that second one in the last 49 seconds of this first quarter and give him a little bit of a rest. Second one from Cool is good. He goes 2 for 2 from the line. And it's back to an 11-10 game. Houston Lundy will inbound it for Hansen. Hansen goes back for Lundy and throws it up for Merquant. Merquant across midcourt. He'll start to drive. Nearly lost the ball. Lobs it back out for Lundy. He'll drive in. Good bounce pass between two defenders. And Devin Beck's got an easy bucket. What a look from Houston Lundy. The pass from Cool with 28 to go. Gets a trap in the corner. Is able to work out of it though. Back out looking for the time. That three is up from Borchers and missed. Rebound's going to be grabbed by Hansen with 20 to go, and they're looking for one shot. Becker holding up one figure. He wants one shot here. 12 to go in the quarter. Houston Lundy looks to work, backs it up, creates space. Hansen with a catch. The shot is good from Matt Hansen. Final second, no shot upcoming. The Governors have a 15-10 lead here after the end of the first quarter. 5-point lead here for the Govs. 15-10 after the first. Back in a minute. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball. Today is KCCR. Today is KCCR.com.
Home Care Services is a private agency committed to providing expert advice and specialized care to those who want to remain living independently at home. Home Care Service has a team of nurses, caregivers, and administrative staff that offers a full range of in-home support services to our area. For more information about Home Care Services, call 224-2273. Expert advice, professional care. Home Care Services, 224-2273.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
As we welcome you back here to start the second quarter, the Governors lead 15-10. The scoreboard's got 16-10 right now, but the Govs, I only got them for 15-10. Hansen made the shot to make it was just a 2, but they got him up as a 3 right now, and nobody's said anything quite yet on the side. But the foul is going to be committed here off right at the beginning of the second quarter. Trey Horner will pick up the foul. It'll be his first 16th foul. The student section got happy for Lincoln Keno's coming back to the bench. But a turnover off the inbound pass. They still have 16-10 on the scoreboard. It's going to be interesting here if this becomes a one-point game at any point. Because I got 15-10. There's a 3 that's up from Large that's missed, and Hansen's got the rebound. Hansen goes up for Houston Lundy. Matt Hansen for Bennett Dean. Here is Dean to the right side for Hansen. Hansen has it. Looking back to the wing. Lost the ball to Feldkin, but then he fouls him on the turnover. And Hansen picks up his first foul, 5th team foul. And again, the scoreboard, obviously the score, if you're watching on KCCR Sports, I control the scoreboard here, so I got 15-10. Scoreboard isn't the end-all, be-all of what it is. That is just there for the fans to see what the score is. The official score book, what it says, is the one that's right. So even if the scoreboard shows 16-10, it could still be 15-10. There's a big 3 from Taylor Ashley to make it 15-13 or 16-13, depending on what score you're looking at. Here's Jackson Edmond. And hey, I would love for the Pierre Governors to get that extra point, but I just don't think they have that extra point right now. It still should be 15-13. Over on the left side, it's going to be Matt Hansen. Hansen drives. He gets to the free throw line, kicks it over for Houston Lundy for a 3 that's missed. And the rebound's going to be grabbed as it'll be taken by Marcus Phillips. As it'll be left side, Phillips will catch. He'll look for a 3. That's good. And Marcus Phillips has either given Roosevelt the lead 16-15 or it's tied 16-16. Houston Lundy up for Benedine. That one swatted away by Large. It'll go out of play. Lincoln Keenels is back in the ball game. Good to see that he's good to go and back in this game. The Govs will need him down the stretch, although they played very well without him in that last half of the first quarter. But a quick push there from Large, but Jackson Edmond missed the shot. He got his own rebound. Dean's open for three. That one's too strong. Rebounds up in the air. It's going to be grabbed by Large. And here comes Tucker Large. His pass, handcuffed his intended target in Trey Horner. And it's now the 9th turnover of the ball game. So here's Matt Hansen. Here's Lincoln Keenholz. Over for Hansen. Jackson Edmond. Here's Bennett Dean. Dean for Keenholz. Top of the key. Keenholz will look left side for Dean. There's Dean on that left wing. Back out for Hansen. Man-to-man defense still here for Roosevelt. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Keenholz will start to drive. Lost the ball, but will be at a play off of Roosevelt, so he'll stay here with the Governors with 5:37 to play in the first half. And what looks to be a 16-16 tie. Unless they got Hansen for a three, which it was not a three, but Jackson Edmond now here with Hansen with 3 to go on the shot clock. Hansen gets inside the free throw line. The shot is up and just missed, rolled off the rim. And the rebound is going to be grabbed by Roosevelt, and we go the other way. Tucker Large inside the paint, kicks it back out for Feldkamp. Pump fakes the three, drives all the way in off the glass, and in for Tyler Feldkamp. And it's now a lead again for Roosevelt. Bennett Dean for Jackson Edmond. Edmond will drive all the way in. His shot, he'll lay it off the glass and in. A long stride for the big man of Jackson Edmond. And it's now 18-18. I don't know what the score is. The three is up and good from Tyler Feldkamp again. 21-17. Bennett Dean is in. His shot gets rejected. Here's Feldkamp back up the floor. Feldkamp, he'll hesitate, start to drive in, kicks it over for Large. Large three is up. That's missed. Rebounds, though, tipped an offensive rebound for Ashley. To the baseline. Jumper is good from Ashley, and a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Bigman. 23-17 with 4:25 to go here in the first half. Back in 30 seconds. Listen, Pierre Governor Basketball. Today is KCCR, and today is KCCR.com.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
So they have corrected the score now. It is still 23-17 as we welcome you back here to Riggs High School. 6-point lead. And Coach Brianna Kusler for the Governors are coming over to check out why they lost a point. But it just accidentally added an extra point for one of those shots. So here's Jack Merkwan trying to get position. Gives for Bennett Dean to the right side now here for Lincoln Keenholz. Keenholz with a jab step to his right, tried to dribble to his left, and good defense by Large. Picks up his dribble now, throws it over for Merkwan. Merkwan will try and drive, kicks it in the corner for Dean. Dean now for Edmond at the top of the key. Just inside the arc, takes a step back, and then one hands it over for Merkwan in the corner for three. That's short, and the rebound is going to be grabbed by Ashley. Ashley's pass back from Large, almost intercepted by Dean, but he gets into the paint. Shot goes up, it's missed, and it's going to go off the hands of Houston Lundy. And, well, we maybe got to say Ashley is the last one to touch it, and it's going to go to the Pierre Governors. So we do have a correction, and it will be Pierre Governor basketball. Coach Bagman can't believe it. And he's not going to say too much to the official right now because the official's walking the other way. As Bennett Dean will take a seat. As Jake Mayer is back in. 3:44 left to go here in the first half. Well, now they got the score back up to 23-18. I don't know how we have it back to a five-point game. They took the point down, and now they gave it back up. There's a three from Keenholz that's missed. As it's going to be Taylor Ashley the other way. Ashley gets around the screen. Ashley will drive all the way in. A charge is going to be called. Houston Lundy set it. Another turnover by Roosevelt, their 10th of the ball game. Ashley picks up the foul, the 7th team foul, but offensive controlled, so there is no free throws upcoming. 3:23 left to go here in the first half. So he came back out of the timeout. It was 23-17. And now all of a sudden, without the Governor scoring, it's back to 23-18. I don't know where that extra point came from. I thought I saw everything right as Jack Merkwan steps out of play, trying to drive into the front court and turns it back over. That's the Governor's 8th turnover of the ball game. And Vance Borchers checked back in, and Marcus Phillips now will be inbounding the ball for Roosevelt. Tucker Large here for Roosevelt. They lead by 5. 23-18 with 3:10 left to go here in the first half. As it will be underneath, and that one poked away. No, it's going to go out of bounds just off of Marcus Phillips. He turns it over. 23-18, 3:06 left to go here in the first half. Lob pass too far for Jake Mayer, and that's going to be another turnover. Back the other way, Mayer runs into Large. No foul was called. Back out for Phillips for 3. That is good for Marcus Phillips, his 2nd 3 of the ball game. And Roosevelt continues to increase their lead, 26-18. 2:45 left to go here in the first half. Jack Merkwant gives it for Houston Lundy. Lundy, his pass intercepted by Large. He'll get an easy layup. And Tucker Large is on the score sheet. And the lead is double digits here. Pass for Houston Lundy. Gets across midcourt. Lundy will drive all the way in. And a travel is called, took 3 steps. And the Govs have now turned the ball over 11 times here in this first half. Both teams with 11 turnovers. But the lead is 10. We're in double digits right now. Micah Johnson will check back in. 2:21 left to go here in the first half. Here's Vance Borchers. Pass for Feldkamp. Lobs it across for Borchers again. Borchers in the corner. Excuse me, that's Feldkamp that will take the 3. That one's missed. Pass was also for Micah Johnson that threw it over for Feldkamp in the corner. Edmond with a power dribble. Got to the low post. Shot went up and it was left a little bit short. And coming the other way. And a layup for Micah Johnson is in for 2. And all of a sudden the Govs find themselves in a hole here with 1:40 left to go here in the first half. Here's Lincoln Keenholz. He's been tough touching the ball. A long pass for Mayer. Mayer has it on the left side. The free throw line jumper from Edmond is good. And Jackson Edmond finally gets the Govs off a long scoring drought. Govs have scored just 4 points this quarter with 1:20 to go in the second. In the corner, a 3 is up. That one's missed. The rebound's grabbed by Denton Beck. Here's Jake Mayer now here for the Govs. Mayer left side. Merkwan for 3. That would be huge if he could get it. Missed the shot, but an offensive rebound. Threw it back out from Denton Beck. Mayer will catch the deflected shot. And the shot from Keenholz is also missed in the corner. And racing up the floor comes Roosevelt again. Johnson will leave it back. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. 30-19. The Governors trail by 11. And a foul is called on Jack Merkwan on the catch from Tyler Feldkamp. That's just a 16 foul. So at halftime, we've got to figure out where the extra point is at. 46.2 left to go. A couple of subs as Feldkamp and Phillips will check out. Lob inbound pass, fresh 35, 11 seconds between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, a 3 is up, and it's going to be missed off the back iron, and then Denton Beck will pick up the foul as Kuhl jumped up to try and grab the rebound, and Beck fouled him. Beck picks up his first 17th foul, and Kuhl will go the free throw line for the bonus. First free throw is going to be missed, and a rebound for Jackson Edmond. Lincoln Keno's here with 35 left to go in the quarter. Edmond throws it right side. Mayer into the corner. Dean will catch. He's open for three. That's good for Bennett Dean. His second three of the ball game. And the Govs have pulled within single digits of the lead, and a turnover. A travel was called by Roosevelt. 23.4 left to go. This is a big possession here for the Governors. They get one shot here. They can knock down a triple. This would put them within striking distance going into halftime. For a second quarter that did not have a whole lot of offense for the Pierre Governors. They still salvage it. No shot clock. 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Dean will get the screen from Kenols. Picks up his dribble. Throws it over for Kenols with 5 to go. Kenols. He's going to have to pull up for an NBA range three. Long three is up. Missed. Den Beck trying to get the rebound, but he couldn't get the shot away. Missed it anyway. As that will end the first half. Governors trailing 30-23 going in the halftime locker room. We got to try and figure out that extra point somewhere, but the Govs trail Roosevelt here at the break. Back in 3 minutes with halftime stats. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up all online. New or used, shop for it all online anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
Hi, this is Katrina from Oahe Federal Credit Union. Ever wonder what the difference is between a credit union and a bank? Credit unions are member-owned and non-for-profit. So instead of paying shareholders like banks, credit unions return profit to members with higher dividends and lower interest rates. If you are an employee of the state of South Dakota, stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and discover the benefits today.
Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota is giving you 250 reasons to shop local. When you buy your next vehicle at Gateway, you get 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Use it towards your purchase. Combine it with your tax return to get the ride you want. Or spend it at your favorite business in Pierre. 250 Pierre Pride dollars when you buy or lease in February at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota. 518 East 2 Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, beats a Gateway deal. Minimum purchase $5,000. Some exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, as it is halftime, 30-23 is our score, but the consensus is that I think Matt Hansen got a 3 when he should have only got a 2, and that it should be 30-22 for the Governors, but we'll take it. We'll take that extra point right now because it's 30. It should be 30-22, but it's 30-23. and the Govs have that extra point right now that probably isn't on the score sheet. That shouldn't be on the score sheet, but the Govs have it, could be huge. And they even took the point down at the scoreboard and then put it back up. So things are it's going to be interesting if that point comes into play at some point in this third and fourth quarter. But the Govs, nobody for either team is in double figures right now. Now the highest score that we have is 8 points for Marcus Phillips, who's got 2 threes. 7 points for Feldkin, 7 points for Ashley. Coolall's got 4, as well as 2 points for Johnson and Large. For the Pierre Governors, it is for Benedine. He's got the team high with 6 points, along with Jackson Edmond with 6. And then 3 so far for Jake Mayer, 4 for Denton Beck, 2 for Matt Hansen, and 1 for Jack Merquan, who went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. The Governors did not get any points for Lincoln Keenels. That could be a huge thing here for this Governor team as they trail here going into the second half. They trail 30-23, but Lincoln Keenels have 0 points. So if he can get hot in the second half, that'd be a huge. This would be a huge thing for this Pierre Governor team, because you're only down by 7 to one of the most athletic teams in the state and one of the top teams in the state, but you haven't had your best player, although he's dealing with a little bit of an injury, you haven't had your best player score in this game. And if the Govs can get some points here from Lincoln Keenels, they will be able to they have a shot in this game. It didn't look good going into the end of this first half, but they only scored 7 points in the second quarter. They scored those 7 points in the right time to put themselves in a good spot, only down by 7 going into the break, although they led by 5 or 6 after the end of the first quarter. Govs, again, they trailed 30-23. This is the 2 more games left to go in the season, as it was Brookings on Tuesday next week, and then it'll be O'Gorman on Saturday, both on the road. This is the final time that the Govs boys will be playing here at home in the 2020-2021 season. The Govs, again, looking for that 7th win of the year. This would be a big 7th win to knock down this Sioux Falls Roosevelt team after they picked up a huge win against Brandon Valley and have won 5 straight overall. 30-23 here at the break. We will step aside for 3 minutes, come back with the second half. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball. Today it's KCCR, and today is KCCR.com.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner. They will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
This just in, breaking news, as heard through all the local and national media. A blizzard is upon us coming February 27th. We want to prepare you for all the great deals available in Central South Dakota. Prices will be slashed and deals will be made. This is no fake news here, folks. This is the real deal. This is the 44th annual blizzard sale going on at Wagner Auto Company, Central South Dakota's oldest auto dealer. A free car will be given away and door prizes all day long. Be on the lookout through all the media sources for special pricing on all vehicles. 44th Annual Blizzard Sale, Wagner Auto, Pierre, South Dakota.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match-sealing takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Taco Tuesday is calling. Tuesday! That's the sound of tacos packed with seasoned beef and classic toppings for an amazing price. Save on seasoned beef tacos every Taco Tuesday at Taco John's. Craver Savers.
Crunchy.
Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Answer the call of Taco Tuesday with 99-cent crispy seasoned beef tacos every Taco Tuesday at participating Taco John's.
If you've been putting off upgrading your heating or cooling system, call the experts at Lightholt, McNeely & Lightholt, your locally owned Carrier dealer. You can count on Lightholt, McNeely & Lightholt for residential and commercial, replacement equipment, or building projects. You'll be comfortable year-round knowing you've got customer service from Lytle, McNeely, and Lytle, serving you since 1960. Carrier, the world leader in heating and air conditioning. Find them under L in the phone book or stop by their office, 1515 East Sioux and Pierre.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School as we get set for the start of the third quarter. Governors, they trail 30-27 going in this third quarter as Roosevelt will get the ball to start this second half. Starters will be back out for both teams, it looks like. As the Govs, again, they were down. Well, now they're trying to say something about it should be Pierre basketball. Looking to see what it might be, but everything seems to be okay. Roosevelt will get the first possession here to start this third quarter, as it will be inbounding Taylor Ashley. Tucker Large in the backcourt. As we are set to start this third quarter, Govs it down by just 7 as we start the third. Tucker Large at the top of the key. He'll throw it right side. Ashley, good bounce pass inside. Pass that's going to be off of a couple different hands. It'll stay with the Roosevelt Rough Riders. The pass was intended for Trey Horner. He might have even got a piece of it, but about 3 different players touched it before it went out of play. So Large will inbound again. Phillips coming right to the basket. Throws it off the glass. Off balance shot there from Marcus Phillips. And he is the first guy in the double figures right off the bat, as the lead is back up to 9 here for Roosevelt. On the right side is Hansen. Hansen, he'll look to drive. Here's Lincoln Kienholz. Kienholz, he'll go top of the key for Bennett Dean. Now Dean left side. Hansen pulls up for 3. That's well short. Rebound for Lundy, but he stepped out of play. And it'll go back for Roosevelt. Govs will get into the press right off the inbound pass. As Large made the catch, he went right back to Phillips. And he'll come back for Large. Allows it back over for Phillips again. He'll lob it across court now for Feldkamp. And now again, Large. Over in the corner of the right side. Ashley, good jab step. Ashley's shot. That one rolls just off the rim, as it'll be Edmond up for Hansen. Hansen going 2-on-3. He'll stop. He'll look inside. He is fouled. And that will be, looks like it's going to be on Taylor Ashley, who raised his hand after he got the hit. And it will be Ashley picking up his second foul, the first team foul. Bennett Dean will inbound here on the left baseline. 6:51 left to go here in the third quarter. Houston Lundy will make the catch. Now Lundy throws it for Dean. Edmond on the low post. He'll turn with a good pass over for Lundy. Trying to drive with the contact. He had the open look but didn't take it right away. And by the time he got that chance, he went to try and grab some contact, but he did not pick up the foul. And he missed the shot. Good bounce pass on a backdoor cut for Tyler Feldkamp. That's coming from Tucker Large. And it's Tyler Feldkamp now with 9 points. The lead's double digits. And stepping out of play on the, trying to make the steal was going to be Phillips. Denton Beck will check in. He'll check in for Houston Lundy. 6:24 left to go here in the third quarter. Jackson Edmond will inbound. He'll throw it right for Feldkamp as he was falling to the ground. He's able to make the pass across. Gets the pass back. Then he's swatted by Edmond off the glass. And now it'll be Bennett Dean. Right side for Jackson Edmond. Edmond to the free throw line. Pulls up with a shot, missed it. And the rebound's going to be tapped and grabbed by Ashley. Ashley didn't think he thought maybe he didn't have his dribble, but he was able to dribble up the floor. An 11-point lead here for Roosevelt. Feldkamp gets a good move around. His shot gets blocked again. This one coming from Denton Beck. And here's Matt Hansen. Hansen gives for Bennett Dean. Lincoln Keenholz on the left side. Keenholz will look to go the same way the screen that for Denton Beck. Pump fakes, pulls up for three, missed the shot, still without a point here tonight for Lincoln Keenholz. Feldkin, one hand, good pass up the floor. Another good one touch, and the shot and the foul and the basket is good. As Ashley knocks down another one, he's now got 9. And the lead is up to 13. Denton Beck picks up his second foul. First team foul. And the and-one attempt is good from Taylon Ashley, and the lead's up to 14, 37-23. Bennett Dean looks to the right side for Edmond. And here is Jackson Edmond. To the top for Dean. Dean will look right side. Hanson gets a screen from Beck. Pulls up the right elbow. Tough jumper is missed. The rebound's tapped by Feldman. Grabbed by Feldman. And Feldkamp. And it will be a blocking foul called as Tyler Feldkamp will go to the free throw line. And the foul is called on Matt Hanson. His second, team second. And Feldkamp is with 9 points here tonight, looking to add to be that third guy in the double figures with one free throw, and he knocks down the first free throw attempt. It's 38-23. Feldkamp now with 10, an even 10. The second free throw from the senior is good. Feldkamp, not the biggest guy, stands at just 6 feet tall, but boy, oh boy, is he built like a truck. Bennett Dean, he's on the right wing. He's open for three. Feldkamp was able to close enough to force the miss, but Hanson on the rebound in one motion caught the rebound and put up the shot, and it's now 39-25. That pass, that's stolen away. Here come now the Governors the other way. Bennett Dean up to the left side, and here's Hanson. Hanson pulls up for a long three. That's missed, and the rebound's grabbed by Large. And here comes Tucker Large. He'll go coast to coast, off the glass, missed the shot. The tip is missed, and it goes off and out of bounds from Trey Horner. Well, the Govs didn't pick up Large. I think he's just going to pass it away, but Coach Becker's going to take a timeout. I don't think he's very happy, although they got away with that possession. I don't think he's very happy with how they did not get any hand or any way to stop Large driving to the basket all the way from one end of the floor to the other. 39-25, Roosevelt leads by 14 with 4:29 left to go here in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball. Today is KCCR, and today is KCCR.com.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
It is 39-25. Governors trail by 14 as we welcome you back here to Riggs High School. As coming out of the timeout, it will be Jackson Edmond inbound. Matt Hanson for Edmond again. Govs again, they trail by 14 here in this third quarter. Hanson for Edmond. As they'll work it to the right side, top of the key for Hanson to catch. Now here's Keenholz. Jab step. Keenholz will drive. He is fouled. And he'll go, it will be on the floor as he was starting to try and drive in. And the foul will be committed by Trey Horner, his second, and also the second team foul. Bennett Dean, the left baseline, lobs it all the way out for Keenholz, almost left it too short. Keenholz left side, Hanson will catch. Jab step now to the high post for Edmond. He'll work, turn, left hand jumper, rolls in and out. It was almost all the way down and missed the shot. And here comes now Roosevelt the other way. 3:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Governors trail by 14, 39-25 underneath the basket. Kicks it back out. Feldkamp thought about a three. And now Large fakes the pass, pulls up for a three, but it's too strong. And rebound here for Keenholz. Keenholz lost the ball. Large will try and keep it in play by tapping as momentum was taking him out of play. And it will stay out of bounds, and it will stay with the Pierre Governors. As 3 players will check in. Paulson, Kuhl, and Borchers will all check in. As Ashley Feldkamp and then Horner will all take a seat. So here's Matt Hansen. As Hansen will go right side for Dean. Dean lobs it for Edmond, almost lobbed it too high for him. Edmond throws him a tough shot. He was off balance. Maybe looking for a foul. Coming back the other way. Roosevelt with off the glass and in for Michael Paulson. And Paulson now with his first bucket and the lead 16. And a travel is called on Keatles, and they'll turn it back over again. So we'll have Jake Mayer, Jack Merquan, and Houston Lundy checking in for Matt Hansen. Jackson Edmond and Lincoln Keatles. So inbound on the far side. It'll be for Large. Large's pass inside Phillips, kicks it back out. Paulson pulls up for a 3, and he's got it. Michael Paulson makes a 19-point lead here for Roosevelt. Pass across all the way from Merquan from Mayer, and that will go out of play off of Large. And inbound on the right baseline here for Jake Mayer. Mayer in the right corner. 2:50 to go here in the third quarter. Lundy will catch. He's open for 3. Takes it. Rolls in and out, though. Mayer tips the rebound. They'll be grabbed, though, by Large. And here's now Tucker Large the other way. Pass. Good no-look pass, and Kuhl was right there. And Kuhl makes it now a 21-point lead. Lundy's got to find somebody to throw it into. Jake Mayer lost. He didn't catch it cleanly. Tucker Large swatted the ball. And it'll stay with the Governors as it went out of play. As Large now will take a seat. Micah Johnson is in for him. Houston Lundy will inbound for Jack Merquan. That was a lot of zing to it. And then Jack Merquan lost the ball, just couldn't find the balance. And Coach Becker is going to take another timeout. 46-25, 2:26 left to go here in the third quarter. Roosevelt starting to run away with it a little bit. Back in 30 seconds. You listen to Pierre Governor Basketball. Today is KCCR. Today is KCCR.com.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Back here at Riggs High School. Coming out of the timeout, Roosevelt has possession. They lead by 21, 46-25 with 2:20 to go here in the third quarter. In the corner, kicks it over. Kuhl had a look at it. Now here's Paulson again for 3. That one's missed in the rebound. A foul is called, though. It was going to go out of play, but a foul's going to be called. Looks like it's going to be on Houston Lundy. And Lundy picks up his second foul and the third team foul. Inbound pass, tipped away by Merquan, racing after it. Is Merquan going to get over to it? He does. And it's a turnover by Roosevelt. Pull up for 3 is gone from Jack Merquan. Doing it all for Jack Merquan. That's a big 3, 46-28. Yeah, the Govs can build from that. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. So you're starting to run out of time. Here's a lob pass all the way in the corner. That pass nearly intercepted by Mayer. His pass goes towards the student section. Diving for it is Mayer. He's able to get the ball. Up for Jack Merquan. Leads it up and in. And Jack Merquan's got the last 5 here for the Governors. And it's 46-30. Couple of real good defensive plays there for the Pierre Governors. They trail by 16 with 1:30 to play here in the third quarter. Kuhl in the left corner and left wing. He'll kick it back out. Now right back for Kuhl, but too high. 3 straight turnovers here from the Rough Riders. As they're up to 15 turnovers in the ball game. Taylor Ashley will inbound. Houston Lundy. Taylor Ashley will check out. Houston Lundy will inbound. Sorry about that. Jake Mayer will catch the inbound pass, lob it for Bennett Dean. 1:20 to go here in the third. Here is Dean. He'll lob it. That one's tipped. Merquan will catch in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Merquan underneath the basket. Off the glass and in for Jack Merquan. How about this third quarter for the sophomore? 7 straight for Merquan and the Govs, 46-32. Final minute here in the third quarter. Kual, he didn't take the three. Governors went to a zone. Lob passes across the court here from Roosevelt all the way across. And this one nearly stolen by Mayer it is. Mayer couldn't handle the ball. Gives it over for Merquan. Pump fakes. His shot's going to be missed. He's looking for a foul. That's going to go off of Roosevelt. And it'll stay here with the Governors. Mayer could not fully grab onto it. Made the pass over to Merquan. And then he was looking for contact. Didn't get it. And Feldkamp, Horner, and Large are all back in the game. As Jack Merquan now will inbound with 42.2 left to go here in the third quarter. Then Beck, hands off for Bennett Dean. He'll throw it Merquan. Didn't catch it cleanly, now has it. Jab step, kicks it over for Lundy on the right side. Jake Mayer will catch, top of the key. Throws it in the corner for Dean. Dean pulls up for a three. That would have been a big one to make. The rebound, though, is tipped back out for Merquan. He'll tap it over for Dean. Right back for Merquan, 20 to go in the quarter. Goes, maybe can hold for that final shot. Here's Mayer trying to drive, and a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on Marcus Phillips. His third now, the third team foul. So 17.2 to go. No reset of the shot clock because it was already off. Dean now will inbound the right baseline. His pass tipped and stolen away. Here's Phillips. Up ahead, Large. Right back to Phillips. And a good play there from the Roosevelt Rough Riders. As now Lundy with 5 to go in the quarter. Lundy lost the ball, down to 3 seconds. Dean will catch, will throw over for Mayer at the buzzer for 3. That's too strong. And that will end the third quarter. Governors trail by 16 after 3. 42-32. Excuse me, 48-32. And we'll step aside for 1 minute, come back with the fourth quarter. Listen to Pierre Governor Basketball on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As we welcome you back to the start of the fourth quarter, the Pierre Governors, they trail by 16. They get the first possession. John Wickler here on this Friday evening. You're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront Broadcasting Station. Jack Merquan, he almost traveled. He'll have it back out, top of the key. Merquan now for Edmond. His shot, that one was partially tipped. But the rebound's going to be out. Bennett Dean couldn't grab onto it. Neither could Jake Mayer. Pass over for Feldkamp, and Feldkamp will lay it off the glass and in. He's got 13 as he now leads all scorers, 50-32. And the travel is called on Jack Merquan, and the Govs will turn it over. As the Govs now with 4 turnovers here in this second half. 15 turnovers in the ball game. Long pass up for Feldkamp. Here's Marcus Phillips. He'll throw it over for Large. Large a pass, Feldkamp. He'll throw it back over on the left wing. 3 is up from Ashley. That's missed. Rebound is a foul. Who's going to be on? It's going to be on Roosevelt. That's I don't think I would have really liked either one to have a foul called on him, but Marcus Phillips now has his 4th foul. I mean, both guys kind of the ball was almost right in between the two guys, and there wasn't much separation between the two. But better for Roosevelt than for Pierre to get that foul. Edmonds' turnaround shot, he is stuffed and thrown to the ground, as it will be now the other way for Roosevelt. What a block by the Rough Riders, as it's 50-32, an 18-point lead again. Govs have trailed by 20 in this game. Jab step, large, fouls called on Jake Mayer. His first, fourth team foul. Both teams with 4 fouls apiece. Well, you can't really get any more even than the foul totals in this game. 7 in the first half for both teams, 4 so far in the second half for both teams. Marcus Phillips will inbound, as Tucker Large get the pass back. Large goes right side for Feldkin. Right back, Large again. Tucker Large, good no-look pass over, looking for a slam. It's a slam dunk, and a foul is called. And going to the free throw line will be Trey Horner. His first points. Denton Beck fouled him on the dunk. And Horner's got a chance for a three-point play. He waited till the fourth quarter to score his first points, but emphatically threw it down and got the foul. The lefty with the free throw. Missed. Rebound. The one's going to be back out, and it's going to be grabbed. Offensive rebound. Large had an open three, didn't take it though. Tucker Large only got 2 points so far. Feldkamp from way downtown and missed the shot. Rebound here for Jackson Edmond. Race to the floor. Merkwan in the corner for Mayer. Mayer will drive in. Lost the ball. Comes back for Ashley. Another turnover by the Governors, as it now Feldkamp. He gets the shot to fall, and he is also fouled. And Jack Merkwan will pick up his second foul. So Merkwan now with 2. I think he's got 3. Free throw is good, though, from Feldkamp, and it's now 55-32, a 23-point lead. Pass off the hands of Dean. It was disrupted by the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Another turnover. Feldkamp shot is blocked. He looked to go in the contact with Edmond, and then Edmond ended up getting the block shots. Ben and Dean in the backcourt. He'll go out. Free throw line jumper is up. That one's too strong, and the rebound is going to be grabbed as Horner was brought to the ground by Beck, and then there's a foul that's going to be called, and Merkwan hit the ground pretty hard as Large will go to the free throw line for 2. So Merkwan now, they say he only got his third. Had him for 2 fouls in the first half, but 5:37 left to go, and Tucker Large at the free throw line for 2. And missed the first free throw. .537 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 55-32. Here's a second free throw. That's also good. 56-32. Jack Merkwan. Here is now Jake Mayer. All the way across. Edmond couldn't handle the pass. Feldkamp, before it goes out of play, was able to save it. And then losing the handle of it is Brandon Dannenbring. He'll turn it over. Govs have turned it over now 5 times here in this fourth quarter. 56-32. The lead is 24 here for Roosevelt. Govs led after the first quarter, 15-10. They trailed by 7 at the half, but it's up to a 16-point lead after the third. And now it's a 24-point lead here for Roosevelt. Jack Merkwan, his pass. Edmond, well, I don't know how he's able to catch and hold on the ball to a cutting Jake Mayer. Missed the shot, though. And it'll become played back out, and a travel is actually called on Roosevelt. So that'll be a turnover by the Rough Riders. Their second of the quarter, 6 of the half. As they have 18 in the ball game so far. 5:03 left to go here in the fourth. Inbound pass for Jackson Edmond. Edmond, good spin move in the paint. He's up. Got an easy look at the bucket as Kuhl went with him, where Jackson Edmond didn't continue to go. And Edmond's now got his first points of the second half. And it's now 56-34. That's the first points of the fourth quarter for the Govs. Driving all the way to the basket, floating it up as Ashley missed the shot, tipped by Edmond. Rebound's going to be grabbed, and then a travel is called. Braden Foster is in for the first time here for the Pierre Governors, and he'll turn it over. Foster, the 6'1" sophomore, in for the first time here tonight. As a lob out from Tucker Large to Ashley. It's Gilo back over in the corner as Roosevelt has pretty much not all the way emptied their bench, as Tucker Large, one of the starters, is still out there, but guys that have been getting in for the first time. As it'll be Kual. Pass Ashley, baseline jumper. That is good. For Taylor Ashley, who's got now 12. And it's 58-34. And the press has been taken back. Mayer, long three, airballs it. And the rebound is going to be grabbed here by Roosevelt. Taylor Ashley, the pass. That one, a foul is called. I think it's going to be, is it going to be on Denton Beck? It's going to be on Roosevelt. Maybe he was. Oh, Danningbrink will pick up the foul. Thought maybe that all of a sudden they're going to say it was going to be on Roosevelt, or it's going to be on the Governors on Beck, but Beck was the one that was fouled, and it was on Danningbrink. And the ball is loose. The guy is falling all over the floor, but it's going to be a chance. And a one-handed slam from Gilo. Thorolingo Gilo. And Gilo throwing it down hard. And Jackson Edmond will turn the ball over. And Feldkamp saying he's raising the roof. Houston Lundy will check in for Jackson Edmond. And more guys are going to be coming in here for Roosevelt with 3:27 left to go. As we'll see now Gabe Kranzler and Bennett Yellowbird to check in. Yellowbird, the 5'11 senior. Kranzler, the 5'10 junior. So the bench has pretty much been emptied. Hey, you look at the Governors right now with those guys on the bench. Christian Bush is about the only guy that's can still come in. There's a pass that's going to go out of play. So turnover there by Roosevelt with 3:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Coach Begman said in the pregame interview that the game against Brandon Valley was close to the first half. It was nearly 2 possessions the entire way, no more than 2 possessions the entire way. But then the Roosevelt Rough Riders took over. They end up winning 71-58 over Brandon Valley. And here in this game, it's a little bit more separation than 13, but it was pretty close to the first half. But unfortunately now it's gone up to a 26-point lead for the Rough Riders as Merkwan is fouled as he drives to the basket. And 2 free throws upcoming. Gilo will pick up his first foul. Jack Merkwan with 8 points, scoring 7 of his 8 points in that third quarter. First free throw is missed by Merkwan. 60-34. Our next Pierre Governor boys broadcast will be next week Saturday, as the O'Gorman Knights will host the Pierre Governors in Sioux Falls. As the second one is good, 60-35 now. We'll have the Pierre Governor girls game on Tuesday to close out the season. Then we'll have the final game for the Pierre Governors. I will not have the call of that game. We'll have the guys from Sioux Falls, as there's a dunk that's missed by Kual. And then a carry is called and a turnover by Gilo. 2 dunks in the game from Roosevelt. That both came in the fourth quarter. They almost had their third one. Boy, that was a near poster shot. As Jake Mayer has it here for the Governors. 60-35, 2:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. Houston Lundy. Lundy to the right side. Here's Jake Mayer. Down low, Denton Beck. Kicks it back out. Merkwan for 3. That is good for Jack Merkwan, who now has 12. 60-38. 2:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Yellowbird down low. And then a foul is going to be called on the Governors. Well, there's going to be on Denton Beck or on Houston Lundy, but we're going to have free throws. And Houston Lundy will pick up his third foul, and that's the 8th team foul. So Brandon Danningbring will have 1-1. Christian Bush will check in. He'll check in for Denton Beck. We also have a shorter bench here tonight. No Brecken Kruger or James Micken in the lineup. Free throw is missed, and the rebound is going to be grabbed by Foster. Jake Mayer tried to go behind his back, rolled off of the back foot, and is able to recover. Now throws it for Jack Merquant. Merquant, he'll just pull up for three right there, missed the shot. And the rebound's going to be grabbed. That's by Sam McMillan. As again, Roosevelt a little bit deeper on their bench. They can add to their, take their guys out, but both teams have kind of thrown the white flag and say we're going to be ready to end this one here as quick as we can. Yellowberg missed the three-pointer. Rebound was grabbed by Danningbring, and then he traveled and turned it over. 1:41 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Stay tuned for the post-game show. Run down the stats. And also, don't forget, as we'll mention in the post-game show as well, I'll be out in Rapid City tomorrow as they take on the Rushmore Thunder to the Hawaii Capitals. We'll have that one on Capital City Rack and CapitalCityRack.com. Houston Lundy for Christian Bush. High post shot from the right elbow, missed. Rebound's going to be grabbed by Gilo. And Gilo raced up the floor. Gilo maybe looking for another dunk. Tried to hand it off. Lundy made the save, and then he tried to throw it back in play. Ended up throwing it straight down, and Lundy took a hard fall as he went into the padding back behind the basket. 1:13 left. Inbound pass, Yellowbird for three again. Missed the shot. Foster will get the rebound. Houston Lundy now here for the Governors. Jack Merquant. Christian Bush. That high post shot's missed. And the rebound is going to be grabbed here by Roosevelt with under a minute to play here in the fourth quarter. 60-38 Governors. They led after the first, only trailed by 7 after the half, but it has been all Roosevelt here in the second half. Govs just ran out of energy. And one of the biggest things in this game is that Lincoln Keatles didn't finish with any points. Left early with an injury, with an ankle injury, just did not find his touch. Had a couple of good looks. The foul is called. That's going to be the 17th foul. Boy, we're going to shoot some free throws here with 27.8 to go. Christian Bush is going to go to the line. Danningbring picks up his second. But that's the thing is, Keatles did not score here tonight. Free throw is missed. It was 1-1, so rebound's grabbed. Shot clock is turned off, and Roosevelt can dribble it out. And the Governors are going to fall here at home in their final home game of the season. Oh, there's a long three that gets put up, and that's missed. And the rebound here with 12 to go. That's going to be grabbed by Mayer. And Jake Mayer will just go across midcourt. Pass gets deflected a couple times, goes out of play. And it'll be Christian Bush to inbound with 4.8 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Houston Lundy will hold on the ball. And that will end the ball game here as it's 60-58. Roosevelt wins over Pierre 60-38 here in the final home game of the regular season for the Pierre Governors. Back in 2 minutes to wrap this one up. Listen to Pierre Governor Basketball. Today is KCCR. Today is KCCR.com.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
Hi, this is Katrina from Oahe Federal Credit Union. Ever wonder what the difference is between a credit union and a bank? Credit unions are member-owned and non-for-profit. So instead of paying shareholders like banks, credit unions return profit to members with higher dividends and lower interest rates. If you are an employee of the state of South Dakota, stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and discover the benefits today.
Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota is giving you 250 reasons to shop local. When you buy your next vehicle at Gateway, you get 250 Pure Pride dollars. Use it towards your purchase. Combine it with your tax return to get the ride you want. Or spend it at your favorite business in Pierre. 250 Pure Pride dollars when you buy or lease in February at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East 2 Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, beats a Gateway deal. Minimum purchase $5,000. Some exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, again, final score tonight, 60-38. Pierre Governors, the Pierre Governors fall to the Roosevelt Rough Riders here this evening as the Govs fall to 6-11 on the year. Scoring totals for Sioux Falls Roosevelt, they had three guys in double figures, 16 points for Tyler Feldkin. He led all scores, 12 for Talon Ashley, and 12 for Marcus Phillips, who had those 12 points. Did not score in the fourth quarter, but still had 12 points in the ball game. As then the rest of the scoring, 6 points for Cor Kuhl, 5 points, I should say, for Marcus Paulson, 3 for Tucker Large, and then it was a bucket for Thuralingo Gilo, who threw it down pretty hard. Micah Johnson got a bucket in there, and as well did Trey Horner also. His only points were a dunk, along with Gilo's only points were dunks. For the Pierre Governors, who fell to 6-11, 12 points for Jack Merkwan. He led all scores. 8 for Jackson Edmond, 6 for Bennett Dean on 2 threes. Jake Mayer knocked down a 3. Matt Hansen had 4 points, and Denton Beck had 4 points in the ball game. Lincoln Keno's held without a point tonight, as the Govs are now 6-11 on the season. As then Sioux Falls Roosevelt, as they improve and now have won 6 in a row with just 1 game left to play. Sioux Falls Lincoln next week Saturday. Govs have 2 games left. They'll play Brookings on Tuesday, and then it'll be O'Gorman on the following Saturday, as they will finish out the season, both the games on the road. We'll have Pierre Governor basketball for you, girls basketball for you on Tuesday, as it will be then for the Pierre Governor girls taking on the Brookings Bobcats to finish out the regular season for the girls. That's their final game of the year. So once again, the final score tonight, 60-38. Roosevelt, they did not lead after the first quarter. They trailed to 15-10 after the first, but then only trailed by 7 after the second, or then they led by 7 after the second, 30-23, and then it was a 16-point lead for Roosevelt going into the fourth quarter, 48-32, and they closed it out with a 22-point win, 60-38 here this evening. Thanks to Deidre Scott back at the station. I'm John Winkler as we wrap things up here for this evening. Final score once again, 60-38. Roosevelt, they beat the Pierre Governors as we say so long from Riggs High School.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on your home for the Pierre Governors, today's KCCR. Pierre Governor Basketball is brought to you by Lighthold McNeely and Lighthold, Bank West, Olson Plumbing, Gateway Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Home Care Services, Kruger Contracting, Wagner Auto, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Midwest Co-op, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Lamb Motors, Todd's Electric, Shane's Pharmacy, Gales Gas, and First Dakota National Bank. Join us again next time for more Pierre Governor Basketball on your home for the Governors, today's KCCR. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports.